Hey guys, welcome back. Lesson 91. This one's going to be a big one. I'm not going to lie. I tried to do this yesterday and I had a lot of resistance because I was overwhelmed by the size of the lesson as well as all of the notes that I have written here. I'm going to just keep going. So, Lesson 91. Miracles are seen in light. It is important to remember that miracles and vision necessarily go together. This needs repeating and frequent repeating. It is a central idea in your new thought system and the perception that it produces. The miracle is always there. Its presence is not caused by your vision. Its absence is not the result of your failure to see. It is only your awareness of miracles that is affected. You will see them in the light. You will not see them in the dark. And man, can I attest to that more, because the last few days I've been in the dark and it just is very dark and bleak, especially when you've been in the light. The darkness feels especially lonely and awful, so you got to find your way back to the light. To you then, light is crucial. While you remain in darkness, the miracle remains unseen. Thus you are convinced it is not there. This follows from the premises from which the darkness comes. Denial of light leads to failure to perceive it. Failure to perceive light is to perceive darkness. The light is useless to you then, even though it is there. You cannot use it because its presence is unknown to you, and the seeming reality of the darkness makes the idea of light meaningless. So you're in like this deep, dark tunnel and you feel like there is no light. I'm looking around. I don't see any light. Where's the light? Well, we're unable to perceive the light when we're focusing on the darkness. When it's like, I don't see anything. There's no light. What are you talking about? There's no light. My eyes are open. It's like, no, they're not. You're covering them up with your negativity, which I am saying that because that's where I was. I say was where I'm coming out of. This dark, cranky, negative place of I don't feel well, or whatever it is. And you just can't perceive the light. You can't perceive the goodness when you're stuck in the dark. Well, what do we do? All right, let's see what the Course tells us. To be told what you do not see is there sounds like insanity. It is very difficult to become convinced that it is insanity not to see what is there, and to see what is not there instead. You do not doubt that the body's eyes can see. You do not doubt the images they show you are reality. Your faith lies in the darkness, not in the light. How can this be reversed? That's what we want to know. For you, it is impossible, but you are not alone in this. Okay. Your efforts, however little they may be, have strong support. Did you but realize how great this strength, your doubts would vanish. So that's weird. It's like Shakespearean talk or something. It sounds weird. Did you but realize how great this strength? So as if we can realize how strong the strength is that's supporting us, our doubts will vanish. Today we will devote ourselves to the attempt to let you feel this strength. When you have felt the strength in you, which makes all miracles within your easy reach, you will not doubt. The miracles your sense of weakness hides will leap into awareness as you feel the strength in you. I don't know about you, but that sounds really appealing because I feel pretty damn weak right now, especially after having food poisoning and all that that entails. Anything that you're thinking, yep, pretty sure that all of that happened to me last week, and my stomach is still not 100%. Yay. Okay, 3 times today. Set aside about 10 minutes for a quiet time in which you try to leave your weakness behind. This is accomplished very simply as you instruct yourself that you are not a body. Ugh, I sure felt like a body, but I'm not a body, okay? Faith goes to what you want, and you instruct your mind accordingly. Your will remains your teacher, and your will has all the strength to do what it desires. You can escape the body if you choose. You can experience the strength in you. So I could have escaped my body if I chose to while I was puking my guts out. Dang it! Honestly, while that was all happening, I really did forget to connect to my higher self. At that moment, I was in a whirlwind of fear and pain and self-pity and wishing I weren't alone. But the truth is, if I had turned to my higher self, I wouldn't have been alone, and perhaps I would have gotten some guidance that could have helped me, or at least some reassurance that would have helped me calm down, and with the fear subsiding, perhaps I would have been able to calm my system more. I don't know. I don't want to get sick again to test the theory, but I hope that should it happen again in the future, I will remember the lesson I learned this time. I put a little note here. Being a dark cloud because you're upset about being so lazy the day before only sets you up to waste another day. Through forgiveness, you step back into the light. Yeah, I was going through a lot where I was very mad at myself because I would be very lazy one day and get absolutely nothing done. And so then the next day I would be in this grumpy, dark, cranky mood. And then I would get nothing done that day because I would be mad about getting nothing done the day before. Yeah. So forgiveness, forgive myself. I can step into the light. Begin the longer practice periods with this statement of true cause and effect relationships. Miracles are seen in light. The body's eyes do not perceive the light. But I am not a body. What am I? Well, this is what I wrote. We aren't our bodies, our voice, our gender, our experiences, or our mistakes. We are light, energy, in the vibration of love. The only thing here that is really us is the love we emanate. I like that. Okay. The question with which this statement ends is needed for our exercises today. What you think you are is a belief to be undone, but what you really are must be revealed to you. The belief you are a body calls for correction, being a mistake. The truth of what you are calls on the strength in you to bring to your awareness what the mistake conceals. If you are not a body, what are you? You need to be aware of what the Holy Spirit uses to replace the image of a body in your mind. You need to feel something to put your faith in as you lift it from the body. You need a real experience of something else, something more solid and more sure, more worthy of your faith, and really there. So it's saying, okay, if you no longer have your faith in your body, and you realize that this body is not me, that I am bigger than this body, that I am more than this body, then we have to put our faith into something else. We can't just have it like floating around in nothingness. We have to have another place to put that faith other than in our bodies. If you are not a body, what are you? Ask this in honesty and then devote several minutes to allowing your mistaken thoughts about your attributes to be corrected and their opposites to take their place. Say, for example, I am not weak but strong. I am not helpless but all-powerful. I am not limited but unlimited. I am not doubtful but certain. I am not an illusion but a reality. I cannot see in darkness but in light. Now I see why I was prevented from doing this lesson for so long. In fact, as I'm doing this lesson right now, I really don't want to keep going because I'm hot and I'm tired and I just want to take a nap. But I think this is a really important lesson, and that's probably why there's so much resistance. I have some notes here. Really look for your tapes. If you've gone to therapy, then you know what I mean by tapes, like those statements about ourselves that are inside our brains that have gotten there through things other people have said about us or things we've read that we've decided are true. Those are our tapes. All the hurtful, judgmental things people said to me became my strengths. They helped me grow. Listen and look inside and change if you need. Choose forgiveness if you see a grievance. So anything someone told you, those tapes of you're worthless, if anyone ever told you that, turn it around and say, I am of supreme worth. I am invaluable. I am not weak, but I am strong. Think of all of the things that you think about yourself that are self-deprecating or things that are mean that people have said to you. Take that, turn it around, and state it as a fact of positivity. So, I am not doubtful, but I am certain. I am not a quitter, but a trier. I don't quit things, I try things. And then I move on. So it looks like I quit things. But I try first. In the second phase of the exercise period, try to experience these truths about yourself. Concentrate particularly on the experience of strength. Remember that all sense of weakness is associated with the belief you are a body, a belief that is mistaken and deserves no faith. Try to remove your faith from it, if only for a moment. You will be accustomed to keeping faith with the more worthy in you as we go along. Now, this is really interesting because right now I feel very connected to my body. It is hot, I am sweating, I am uncomfortable, I am tired. All these things are happening, but I'm trying to let go of the sense of weakness that my body feels and believe that I am not a body. Anyway, relax for the rest of the practice period, confident that your efforts, however meager, are fully supported by the strength of God and all his thoughts. It is from them that your strength will come. It is through their strong support that you will feel the strength in you. They are united with you in this practice period in which you share a purpose like their own. Theirs is the light in which you will see miracles because their strength is yours. Their strength becomes your eyes that you may see. 5 or 6 times an hour at reasonably regular intervals, remind yourself that miracles are seen in light. Also be sure to meet temptation with today's idea. This form would be helpful for this single purpose. Miracles are seen in light. Let me not close my eyes because of this. All right, I have a lot of notes here. First, strength comes from love. Love literally strengthens us. So, whatever it is that you love, like Sandy, I love Sandy. I love watching her play and enjoy life. When you focus on those things that make you happy, that make you feel love, you do feel stronger. So, how to get stronger? Focus on things you love. God's strength is not physical. It's of the mind, the heart, the will. It isn't can you do it. It is do you believe you can do it? Because you always can do. It's just a matter of if you believe you can. I don't know. These are all on here. I'm just going to go ahead and read them. Woo, okay. Light and dark sides to everything. So if you're feeling death, find the life. If you're feeling dark, find the light. If you're feeling anger, find the love. If you're feeling a grievance, find forgiveness. If you're feeling anxiety, find the peace. If you're feeling fear, find trust. Then I put, since there are light and dark sides to everything, for example, judgmental versus discerning, judgmental is lacking love or forgiveness, that's the dark side. Discerning is full of love, it's the light side of the same coin. We choose which to see and which to be. Do we want to reside in the light? Well, the decision, the process, the change comes from within, choosing each moment the light or the dark side. When we see someone choosing darkness, we know they're lost in the dark. We can have compassion for where they are and be the light in their life, showing the way. Only can show the way if we are lit from within. So you can't help somebody who's in darkness if you're also in darkness. You have to be in light in order to shine a light for others. And you can't help yourself find the way if you're not your own light. Also, you can only shine a light for them. They are the ones who decide whether they're going to do anything about it. That's their decision. Okay. Smiling, hugs, generosity, love, meditation is like plugging our charger into the source of all love, and it must be done daily. Face the temptation. Oh, let me not close my eyes because of this. Face it. Look at it. Face the temptation, the grievance. Look it in the face. Seek to understand it, to make peace with it, to forgive it, and to learn and let go. So you don't want to cover your eyes. You want to see what there is to learn. Words are so powerful. They put ideas in minds which turn to belief. What beliefs am I spreading? State all things in what you want to see for the world. That's why we state things in the positive. So state what you want to be true. That's not a new idea, but it's a good one to be reminded of. Okay, so that's all my random notes. Hopefully there's something in there that speaks to you. And I will see you tomorrow for lesson 92, where we will continue. The next lessons, they're going to be longer ones, so bear with me. And hopefully it'll be a positive experience and you will learn something. Or I will. Hopefully someone will. Okay, take care, and I will see you for our next lesson. Bye.